Thanks for watching SmartFox TV. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Hi, it's Sally with SmartFox TV, and today we are tackling Women's History Month, what it is and what were some things that women could not do back in history. So, what is Women's History Month? It has been celebrated every March since 1987. It started as a means to reflect on and celebrate women's contributions in a Sonoma, California school district, but the idea caught on and spread to other schools. President Jimmy Carter made it official in 1980, marking the week of March 8th the National Women's History Week. Congress later followed suit and expanded the week-long celebration into what we now know as Women's History Month in March. So why is it important to recognize women's contributions to our society? In our country's past, women were considered inferior to men, and their existence and contributions were even hidden from school history books. They could not vote and were barred from certain jobs. Now, things are very different, of course, thanks to the fight for equality, and in some spheres and cultures, unfortunately, women still do not have all their rights. So, what were some surprising things that women weren't allowed to do back in the day? Let's take a look. First up, we have voting. 15 other countries gave women the right to vote before the US did, and it wasn't until the 19th Amendment was ratified in 1920 that women had the right to vote. It was thanks to everyday women like Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton that women can vote today. Pants were also not allowed on women and was even illegal in some states until the early 1900s. It was thanks to high fashion and innovation from designers like Coco Chanel, who changed the perception that pants were just for men. Although we have many brave women in our military today, that was not always the case. They were barred from being active members and were often unpaid. Most who were in the military were limited to nursing positions, but all this changed in 1942 during World War II when they were allowed to fill non-combat positions because of the shortage of available men. If you were a woman, shopping by yourself wasn't allowed until the late 1800s with the creation of the department store, which was first made specifically to keep women together, keep them safe, and make them spend money. Before that, even adult women were expected to be escorted by a man whenever they left the house. Although we have many women in this field today, being a school teacher was not allowed until there was a shortage of male teachers in the mid-1800s. Even then, they were only paid a third of what men were paid for teaching. When we look back, it's surprising how many things have changed for women. We hope you enjoyed today's segment. If there were other things we missed that you'd like us to cover, leave us a comment below.
Hey everyone, Kim here, and thanks for joining me for Riddle Time. It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it? We will be right back with the answer.
Hello everyone, it's March 3rd and this is the news. First, in Atlanta, Georgia, a 7-acre farm, formerly a pecan farm, has been converted into a food forest, or a forest where residents can enter and pick from the 2,500 plus edible and medicinal plants available. The city of Atlanta, along with the Conservation Fund, created the food forest in response to the growing number of food deserts, or areas in the city that are far from any type of grocery store. In addition to providing quality food, it also provides a needed green space for residents. And this is some great thinking, Atlanta. I hope to see this in California too. Across the Pacific in Australia, scientists have found a remarkable use for 3D printing technology, printing out bone-like structures containing living cells. To do this, scientists developed a special type of ink made of calcium phosphate, which when used allows printed objects at room temperature and without the use of radiation and other damaging chemicals. This allows living cells within the printed object and thus can allow scientists to hopefully print out bone tissue. Of course, the possibilities are endless with this technology. Here's hoping that this research can be fast-tracked so that way everyone can benefit from this awesome technology. Some great news. Lastly, in some more science news, the internet has cracked a mystery stemming from the Perseverance landing on Mars. When landing, Perseverance deployed a parachute with a strange design on it. It had to mean something, and well, it did. After deciphering the code, it was found to spell out the words "Dare Mighty Things," fitting as landing the rover on Mars is no small feat. It also contained the GPS coordinates from Perseverance's home base here in beautiful Southern California. Sort of like a "if lost, please return" type note. See, science does have a sense of humor. Thanks for watching. This has been The News.
Hey everyone, this is Kim, and it's time for that answer. It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it? It's your name! This is Kim. Thanks for joining me for Riddle
Thanks
Time.
for watching SmartFox TV. I'm Chris Yates.
I'm Kim.
I'm Sally.
I'm Tracy.
Until next time, stay foxy.
Stay foxy.